Mm-hmm.
They say join Airborne and see the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, my rationalizing the situation is if I'm going to Vietnam, I might as well get paid for jumping out of the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how many times you gonna jump out?
Mm-hmm.
So I left there. It was a handful of us that left and went to Fort Benning, Georgia.
Okay.
And we went through airborne training.
Okay. So you signed up for Airborne and they shipped you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, see, we had orders. Half of the guys were going to Vietnam, some was going to Okinawa, and some going to Japan, and some going to Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went to the airborne training, they changed my orders and sent me to Germany.
Okay.
Because they had trouble with the Czechoslovakian border.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, so they needed soldiers over there that could jump and,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you know.
Okay. So what was airborne training like?
Confidence building, getting you ready for height, you know, getting you to trust in your equipment
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and your fellow soldiers.
Okay. All right.
You know, it's all about building confidence and trust.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, the first jump, and I got kind of scared, so I said, well, I'm going to go to the end of the line,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I sat down, and then when they picked up, they started from the opposite end, so I ended up first.
That strategy didn't work. Huh?
Right. So when we got into play, you know, everybody from the back, they went in first,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up last, which was first to go out the door. So that didn't work, you know. I looked at the, you know, peeped out the window, looked at the ground. I said, boy, that's pretty. It looks like a little map. You know, you can see all the little squares and the little houses and the river, the trees. And I said, boy, that's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then it dawned on me that I got to jump. You know, when they open the doors, you know, and you look out, get ready, and you jump. Okay, when you first jump out, you know, everything looks clear. You look up, you see the plane flying away. And then the tail light, the tail of the plane is drifting away, and you're still dropping, and then all of a sudden the chute opens up, and then it pulls you back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got like a 6,000 count, you know, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 4, 5, 6, and then the chute opens up. And then you got to guide your chute, you know, you can go left or right, you know, and you want to go over there, you know, you tilt it and pour it on one side. And it was fun for a while, and then you're getting closer to the ground looked like it's coming up to you. And then you got to get prepared to land, because that's the scary part. Yeah. So the first jump was like hitting a pile of rocks. I hit kind of hard, but you know, I got up, shut myself off, and I said, "Oh, not too bad." Yeah, that was the first jump.
Okay. Now, to prepare for your first jump, I assume you had to go through a lot of calisthenics and a lot of...
Yeah, we had to go through extensive PT. We had to run 3 to 5 miles every morning.
Okay. Was there anything? Was it? Well, let's say, given that you had been through AIT and basic, and you were fairly young, was it hard training for you, basically? You know, airborne training, or was it just something you had to do? You adjusted to it.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. You know, I got injured. I guess it was because of the boots that I had. You know, was rubbing on my heel, and it caused me to go to first aid, and they wanted to drop me and recycle me until I healed to go back through the training again. And I'm not a quitter, so I said, you know, there's a little bit of pain, you know, I could deal with it, you know, so I could go home with everybody else.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So I hobbled through the runs. I didn't quit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How many jumps did you make during your airborne training?
5.
Five was required before you get your
wings. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So how long were you there at Benning? For that training?
Benning. I think the airborne training was 4 to 6 weeks. I think.
Okay.
And then we spent a couple of weeks downtime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess getting the orders and finding out exactly where you were going to be assigned.
Okay. All right. Now, let's say by your 5th jump, I think you said the first jump was kind of hard. You know, obviously that's your first one. Well, the rest of them, had you perfected the technique, how to get down and how to roll and all that stuff? So
yes.
By that time, you.
Yeah. See, we started off with like a prop plane. It was like a C-119.
Okay.
Like a Ragley hot rod.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shape, rattle, and then we went to the C-130s, and then we went to the jet C-141s.
Okay. Well, what was it like jumping out of C-141? Because I've done some private jump. I never. You come out the back of the C-141?
You can come out the back. Most of the time you went out the side doors.
Okay.
And you didn't really jump out because, you know, the prop blast from the jets and stuff. So all you would really have to do is step out and it'll pull you out. You just right up in the air.
Okay.
Now that was, you know, experience. You know, we've had some guys that get caught and tangled up, and they had to try to pull them back in.
Wow.
Now that was very serious. You know, if you get, you know, you had the option to be cut loose or to ride the plane back in. And I think we had maybe one guy that they had to cut loose. You know, of course he didn't land where everybody else was, but you know.
His parachute finally opened.
Well, when he cut him loose, he had to use his reserve.
Right. Okay. And so you come down a lot quicker with your reserve than you do with your main chute.
Yeah, it's not as big.
Right, okay.
You know, and it doesn't hold as much air.
Right. Okay. All right. So now you've gotten through airborne. Well, no. One other thing too. Did you still have some of your classmates? I might have asked this before. Did you still have some of your classmates with you in airborne, or?
No, I end up the only one after that.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay.
I met a few other people there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So during this period of time too, how were you communicating back and forth to home?
Phone calls and letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I meant to ask too. I forgot. Did you have any brothers and sisters that might have been in the military, or your parent?
No, I was the oldest, so
okay.
No one went from the immediate family.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I've had uncles that have went prior to me.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now after Benning, you finished your airborne. You waiting on your orders, and you say you got orders to go to Germany.
Yes.
Okay. At this time, were you part of the Special Forces? Had you been through Special Forces training?
No.
Okay.
No, I was airborne, and I got assigned to an airborne mechanized unit.
Okay.
Where they had the ABCs. That's the Armored Personnel Carriers. And we went to, let me see, they had mortar platoons. They had the 106 rifle. And machine guns. And the grenade launchers.
Right.
You know, the M79s.
Okay. Do you remember the name of your airborne group? It wasn't 82nd or the 101st.
509th.
509th. Okay. Okay.
8th Division.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you went to Germany. You said?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get there?
We flew.
Flew?
Yeah, it was about like